Hello and welcome to Thalric plays Slay the Spire, and let's start up a new run, shall we? And now I'm not gonna go for the streaks anymore, we're just gonna try to work our way through the Ascension, which is gonna be difficult, I believe, on its own, but I'm okay with that. Let's go with the Curse and the Gold. And then we go for this shop and remove the Curse right away, which means we do take 3, we lose 3 max HP, because of the nature of the Curse. But that's okay. Yeah, so elites spawn more often here with this. I liked the run that we had, but it just wasn't good enough, unfortunately, against all of this, basically. And now we just have to try and see about that. So we're gonna figure out if we can make Ascension 1 on the silent work now, instead. I guess. That's a shame. I think we had a shot. If we had killed the automaton, we would have been able to continue for a while, which would have possibly given us enough of an upper hand to make this work, but we'll see. Ooh, do I pick up a catalyst on just nothing? No, I think we go with a flying knee in that case. And now with the shop, ooh, okay. Is Apotheosis still worth the pickup? Probably, since we found it on our first shop. And then we can upgrade it. Yeah. I guess so. And then we remove this curse, which means we lose max HP, unfortunately. Which is kinda bad, but what can you do? We are gonna skip the rest. Okay. So we would like to get a campfire now to upgrade Apotheosis. Because it's not as good as it used to be. My goodness. Do I take another curse? I don't think we do. We take the damage here. Because I do like where we're going right now. And here we are going to take the max HP, so we counteract the damage that we took a bit there, or the max HP that we lost. Ooh, yeah, we would like to remove a card from our deck, please, though. Let's remove a strike, because we do have flying knee. And I'm okay with going this path, basically. We smith and we upgrade Apotheosis. Get that to be playable for 1 mana or energy. Let's go for a fight, though, so that we can guarantee... No, we go for the event still. Okay, it's a fight after all, so it doesn't matter as much. No Apotheosis yet, unfortunately. Still a good turn, though, because we do get the extra energy for next turn. And we're fairly likely to draw Apotheosis then, so we are going to be able to upgrade stuff. And still play 3 cards. So please give me all the strikes. No. Okay, shame. Still good, though. So this start seems really strong. We do have the Golden Idol. We've got at least 2 more HP than we should have by now. And all of this is just gonna make this go by a bit quicker. So maybe we do want to fight an elite after all? Okay. We don't have a poison synergy. We could try to build towards shivs, which could work. Skewer is not the worst, especially with a flying knee. So I think we take that right now, but I'm not quite sure yet if that's gonna be what we want. And I'm still gonna upgrade stuff here, because we do not always draw Apotheosis first. And in that case, we would still like some campfires, but maybe we want to go for these fights and the elite. But we do get a lot of fights here, so I think we take the extra upgrade here to smith stuff. Upgrade the flying knee in that case. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Our deck is real small, but it's probably still worth it. We anger the mushrooms and fight them. We risk it, I think. Please give me Apotheosis. No! See, this is just mean, basically, right now. He still needs to die first. Because he's buffing his strength, so I just wanted to weaken him so that we take less damage. In hindsight, not really necessary. We had enough block to work around that anyways, but let's see. We do still have to kill him, unfortunately, which means he deals more damage now. But thanks to Defend Plus, we can also only take 1 here. And let's see where we go. So now we had Apotheosis. Yeah, and now that it's only 2, we're more than fine. I should have played the Skewer, because that would have dealt 1 more than the Strike. Just to get technical about it. As long as we draw 2 strikes, he's gonna die, so it doesn't really matter as much, I guess. And we are still not gonna take damage. But yeah, the 1 more damage out of the Skewer here wouldn't have gotten us the kill. Anyways. So I do like our deck. It's really small right now, though, so we'll see. And we do live through Apotheosis right now, a bit. I think we pick up another Flying Knee, don't we? Wraith form could be good as well. But it's still gonna cost 3, and right now we can't really afford the Wraith form, so I'd much rather have the Flying Knee. Because we also we have no way to enable Underhanded Strike yet, so we would just buy that, or take that on the chance alone that it could become useful. Okay, 18... I can kill one of them, if I want to. He's got 19. But he deals more damage. If I defend... No, we kill him with the Flying Knees. We neutralize him, so he only deals 3, and that's all we take there. Yeah. So we go down to 45, and we should be able to get the kill there now. Yeah, there we go. And the double Flying Knee into Skewer is amazingly good right now already. Let's pick up Acrobatics. That would have enabled Underhanded Strike, but it's still not enough there. I think the Acrobatics on alone are good enough to just pick them up, basically, so we... neutralize one of them, it doesn't matter. We play Acrobatics. Doesn't give me Apotheosis, unfortunately. So I'd rather have the extra energy for next turn. So that I am able to play Apotheosis plus a bunch of stuff. And instead of Apotheosis plus just a bit of stuff. Okay, we kill you. Hit him, and then Survivor to not take damage. Yep, there we go. So all I need is 2 strikes, basically. So Flying Knee. Also, just the Skewer would have done the same. And now I think the well-laid plans are the way to go here. Since we want to set up the Skewer out of our Flying Knee synergy, basically. If we draw them on the same turn with well-laid plans, we can just delay playing Skewer and save it for the next turn. And this turn is just mildly horrifying right now. 15. They're all dealing 7 damage already. And they're not even on we're not on Ascension Mode 2, so why do they deal 7, all of them? Usually they deal 5 to 7. This is just... meh. So this is 19. Right now, basically. Him we can one-hit. That's fine. And then, do I just double defend? That way we go up to 13. Or Survivor defend, I should say. Yeah, that's still the best way to play this, I think. Otherwise, we are gonna take too much damage here. Now we're more likely to draw Apotheosis. We'll see. I still like where we're heading with this. And we already have 171 in terms of gold again. So we'll see. They're all attacking. Do I even play Apotheosis here? Let's think this through. Right now I've got 4 energy. He needs to take 15 more. So I would need to use all of my skills on him. He needs 17. Now it's gonna allow me to block more as well, so I think ultimately it is the way to go. But he's gonna die. And he would have 15 left, so we do this and don't take damage. Yeah, okay. I think that was the best way to play this. We got one kill, and we don't take damage. And that is all we really need here. That's the question now, though, isn't it? Because we have no discard to speak of, aside from acrobatics. But we could try to build around discard still, or towards discard. The underhanded strikes would work with that as well. We could retain one of them. I don't think we can afford to take Eviscerate, but we do have a point to maybe take underhanded strike. But I could also just skip these. But what are we building towards right now, basically? Just energy gain and set up Skewer? That's not enough, is it? I think. I think we do this. And see if we can start with that. It's a bit late, but it should still work. Yeah, let's go with well-laid plans plus. Might have also want to rest, but I think 44 HP needs to be good enough to get the kill there. And at least we get Apotheosis on the first turn. That is really nice. That's extremely valuable. We have 4 energy for next turn already as well. So ideally, we're going to be able to... Well, I don't think we want to play Skewer, actually. And we also don't draw it, so we really can't. So he's dealing 9, so we only take 1. No, 6 times 3. Just ignore what I'm saying, basically. Flying knee. We are gonna get the underhanded strike, but I need to discard... No, we draw first and then we discard. So we draw, we discard the underhanded strike, deal damage with it, and then we play Survivor to take less damage. And we retain these 2. I'm most likely just gonna Skewer. Well, I think I'm gonna keep the Skewer until he goes for an Inflame buff on himself. Although this would be 40 damage. But no, I'm gonna keep the Skewer until I can set it up right. So we go strike, strike, defend. But we don't take damage, we retain these 2. Yeah, I think I like the idea more for this. But there's the Inflame. But we're just gonna have to make it work somehow. So double Flying Knee for this. I'm gonna play Acrobatics, just on the chance that we do get the underhanded strike, which we do end up getting. And then we retain these still. But now I have 5 energy for next turn, and we can hit him with the Skewer for 5. He might go for bigger damage now, though, and he's also blocking, so... Yeah, no, it's still our best setup, I think, damage-wise. Even though we are taking 10 right now, let's retain the Survivor and the Defend. Okay, 22. Down to 86. Okay, we've got Strike, Strike. We got the Sundial right now, so I can play basically everything. Which means we just do this and retain these 2. We don't need to spend our remaining block or remaining energy. I'd rather retain the 2 cards. So he goes in for 6, Can we kill him? No. But we can set it up again. We just do this. We retain the Skewer and Survivor. And with the Skewer we already have... Well, he's gonna survive with 4 HP, so we can't kill him with the Skewer next turn. And he goes in real hard. For 30. Really? For 30. So I can just hit him with the Skewer and then kill him next turn? But I think we'd rather... Yeah, let's do this. We defend, flying knee, strike. That way he is gonna only deal 11 damage to us, and we get the skewer for him to kill him next turn. Otherwise, if we had a real bad turn of card draw, it might have killed us. If I only draw defense or stuff like that. It's unlikely, but we don't know what we draw there, basically. Yeah, so we're good. Fine. Okay, I like where we're going with this, but we do need to build on this, because right now it's not good enough yet. I hate that I could have gotten a second Wraith form already. That's kind of fun, but... what do we take here? Seriously. Unload, maybe? No, it's just 12 damage. We still don't have the energy to really support Wraith form here, do we? We've got no setup, we've got no prepared. I mean, we can set up to play Wraith form, though, possibly. So let's pick up one. I think we're fine, and we might be able to get something here now. If only I had picked up some poison. Let's take the Eternal Feather again for the healing. It's a good source of healing for him. So this way could be interesting for us, but that's a lot of elites and no shop. Well, we could take a shop here, basically. If we go left... we could do this. I could also completely go past elites, but I think we should be fine with fighting one or two here. So let's start there and go for a shop, though. So we get one more shop. Okay, there we go. Flying knee and a skewer, I guess, in that case. Might want to throw out a swift potion at some point, depending on what we get. Do all that. The weakness won't do anything for us, basically. But we'll see. He's down to 37 effectively already. It's possible to deal that much damage. It's not that easy, but it's possible. And this one's also just kind of scary, so we acrobatics. We get rid of the underhanded strike. We can actually kill him. Wow, okay, I didn't think we would actually get that, but drawing neutralize a second time there helped so much. With what we have, outmaneuver plus seems the way to go. It's gonna allow us to set up Wraith form a lot better, which is what we need. Okay. That's the question now, though, isn't it? I think the explosive potion needs to make its way in there. So let's get rid of the dex potion, take the explosive potion, and then maybe... I don't know about these right now. I don't know quite how to rank the potions for us right now with this. But I think we keep these. The extra card draw is going to be important for an elite, I think, and the weakness as well, but these also obviously have value. But nah, so we're going to go for the shop now. Wow, I could have built such a good poison run. If only we had built towards poison right away, we would have gotten enough poison cards there, but I just didn't think it would happen. Because then we would have now had the Snecko Skull and the Specimen. My god, I regret everything. So we do need to pick up Bottle Lightning, though, because that way I can always start with Apotheosis in our hand. That just needs to happen. And then we pick up Reflex, I think. But right now it's still, we don't have enough discard to make this one work, do we? So do I instead remove a card? Make our deck more consistent? Now I'm gonna go for the investment and hope that we can build towards this still. We're gonna have to wait and see if that plays out. But it might. We need some prepared cards basically here. To get all that. Well-laid plans. I can knock down one of them, but that still means we take 10 damage. Otherwise... mean, we could do this. And then I could... Yeah, okay, let's do this. We defend, and then we... hit him once for the setup right now. So we are only taking 2 damage since he deals 0. Yeah. And we would like to retain both of these, actually. So now I don't need to upgrade cards anymore. We can play Apotheosis on the first turn every time. We might still want to upgrade stuff, but we'll see, basically. So I'm playing Outmaneuver. That way I can play Wraith Form next turn. But now all we really want is keep these guys from buffing. He's got more HP, so he's gonna go down. There we go. And we retain, I guess, the Underhanded Strike and Wraith Form. So does Wraith Form work with Reflex if we discard it? Does it count as a skill being played? Does anybody know that? Him having higher strength now is kind of bad, though. We might want to weaken him. Oh boy. So, spend. Flying Knee. And another defend. There we go. So we do take a bit of damage. Let's hit him with a weakness potion right now. Just get that down a bit. We would like to retain these 2. And see what we end up with. Okay, so now we are... I'm just gonna have to hope, basically, that we hit the right one. Because I'd like to Survivor here, I believe. Well, we've got enough energy, so I can just play this fairly... Well, okay, he goes down, he's dead. And another Flying Knee. Then defend, defend. For this, yeah. This... Yeah, it's okay right now. Not quite there yet, and if I had the picked up the second Wraith form directly, we would be looking so much better, but this is still good. At that point we could have known, and I still think that that was the right thing to do. We need more discard cards for this to work. Right now I'm picking these up on Faith, because we have only 1 discard. Way. We lose the Golden Idol, receive the Bloody Idol. I can live with that. Obviously. So right now, because we do not necessarily need to upgrade cards anymore, we might still want to... Oh, we might want to get past these, but I still think we do this. And I'm still upgrading stuff, just to be on the safe side. Or do we? We don't need to upgrade. We always draw Apotheosis, but will we always be able to play it? That's the question. I mean, realistically, we should. So we actually get to rest here. Since we don't want to fight normal enemies, it's an unnecessary risk. So we rest, fight the elite, we rest. We rest, we fight an elite, something like that. It's so weird. And it feels so counterintuitive, but because we made Apotheosis innate, we always play it first. As long as we can afford to. And we basically always have to afford to, I guess. So this is kind of a weird run, but it should work out, I guess. We need more energy, though, to really make this one work. Also doing this, and then just killing both of these. Get the extra energy for next turn. Unfortunately, we are going to take 18 damage here. But that's okay. These are dead. We have 5 energy for the next round. And we can set stuff up at least. So we play Survivor, discard a Reflex. That way we draw. Perfect. We play Outmaneuver and then we strike him 3 times. So I've got 6 energy for the next turn. What makes this one work is that I've got so much energy to set things up with. So we get a bad first turn, but afterwards we should be fine usually. That's at least the general idea here. So defend, defend, defend. All on him. Wow, okay, seriously? There we go. I mean, we don't take any damage, but they're gonna get blocked. Or they're gonna get blocked. Not blocked, block. Without the ED at the end. And gain strength, so killing them is kinda crucial now. That card draw, though. Just horrible. Let's do this. Yes, I'm okay with doing all that. And then we don't get a discard option. That's bad. So he needs to die. That's for sure. So we kill him. And then we just play a defend. Which means we still take 25. So 17. Something along those lines. We would like to retain both of these, I think. Yeah. So next turn we need to kill the Mad Gremlin. He might decide to I don't know what he's gonna do. We'll see. Okay, he summons stuff. That's okay, I guess. We've got 4 energy. Okay, we hit him with that. He also gets hit there. Acrobatics, discard a reflex. Yeah, I want the extra energy basically, so we do this. We can't set up the outmaneuver, unfortunately, because we need to kill him. But that's okay, we retain the skewer. No, I actually think we get rid of the skewer right now. We can't use it. We keep these 2. No, we keep these 2, I think, still. Ultimately. So in theory, I can get a turn with 8 energy if I play my cards right. It's not gonna happen easily because I need 2 flying knees plus outmaneuver to get that. 9, 18. So I am gonna play outmaneuver now, though, to set things up. Okay, we can kill him. And then we kill him as well. Basically. So now we've got a really good skewer turn. We will have, what, 7 energy next turn? Because we played 1 flying knee and an outmaneuver. And that means we can almost kill him. Yeah, and we do nothing else, pretty much. It's the best thing we can do here. Since he's summoning stuff anyways right now, all we need next turn is to hit him with a strike, and then we win. But cost us quite a bit. We can go back to resting, basically. Thanks to an innate apotheosis, we're still looking pretty good there. It plays itself really weird right now, so we do need more cards. I want more reflex cards, basically. The bronze scales are very nice. Calculated gamble is a substitute that I'm willing to accept right now. Yeah, we keep resting. We don't need to upgrade. It's weird, but it is. What do we get here? We get Omamori. Interesting. So with this, I mean, I could Campfire and still go with this, but it doesn't change the facts, I guess. So we go for this fight and see if we get a card that helps us a bit more. And the thorns are nice. At least. Okay, we go for the setup turn, so outmaneuver Flying Knee, I guess. So we've got 7 energy for next turn. That's most likely going to be more than we can use, but hopefully we'll draw acrobatics. That should allow us to do stuff, or just... yeah, the calculated gamble as well. So we play acrobatics, though. We discard reflex. Flying Knee. I think we play calculated gamble here. Instead of skewering 1, yeah, we do this. We discard, we draw extra cards because we discarded the card. There we go. So this is where things start to become interesting. Well-laid plans. We probably go in with a Wraith form. Another flying knee. Can we kill him this turn? That's the question. I think we do want to throw out one defense, so he gets hit by that. That's important information. So instead we neutralize him. And then we go strike, strike. Get the kill there. A little bit less efficient, but ultimately I want the weakness around longer, so now we only take 2. They hurt themselves a little bit. Yeah, I like where this is going. If we can... We could have made this a perfect poison run. But I didn't know. We couldn't have known. But this is still really nice. And if I can now make this just a really strong energy run, basically, with what we have. Ooh, okay. We probably want the reflex here to draw more, don't we? Instead of the underhanded strike. Yeah, that way I can play Survivor. Discard again. That sound, though. Now I'm gonna get rid of the underhanded strike, though, instead. Right now, we need to block one more time to not take damage. And then we go in with the flying knee. And that's it. We retain the skewer as well as the strike in this case, I think. We get the kill, the strike. Maybe. I'm not sure about the strike. But the skewer with our 7 energy. So I think we strike him twice. We hit him with the skewer and just... Or we just do this, I guess. Goodbye. Yeah, if we can set up for a lot of damage here. A considerable amount of damage. Please. That's a good one for us. Do we go in for the elite? Do I dare do that? I think we do. We want all of the events here. We're gonna ignore this anyways. We get the upgrade, which is... Unfortunately, we got the war paint, which doesn't do much for us, pretty much. But we would have ignored the curse if we had gotten it, thanks to Omamori. We just didn't do anything. And we've got the bronze scale, so the Book of Stabbing is gonna be real easy. And just get the party started, basically. So this is an interesting synergy as well, I think. Because it's a bit of card draw plus a lot of energy gain, basically, which allows us to do a lot with that. Let me go Calculated Gamble, because we discard the card. We now draw 2 additional ones. I can't play Wraith Form, though, I think. Or do we? Rather, we don't really need to play Wraith Form here. I think we would gain more out of playing other stuff. I do have well-laid plans already, so we defend... Strike, outmaneuver, and then we retain both of these. So I can either play Wraith from next turn or just go in with a really big skewer. But we'll probably go Wraith form and just set up the skewer more. Yeah, Wraith form. Acrobatics. We discard the underhanded strike. We don't need more card draw right now. We escape plan. Survivor for the reflex card. That way we get the card draw. And then we can just rest again directly before the boss. That still works. Yeah, exactly, Ravator. It's a kind of a weird one. Let's set up Skewer for next turn more, I think. And we retain these 2, I guess. But I like working around Skewer here. That's really cool. It's a weird combo, but it kind of works, I guess. So we've got 4 energy. That's not enough yet. So I'm just gonna go for another setup turn here, basically. And then we get the kill with that. So we take 8 more. And I couldn't have gotten the kill with Skewer here, could I? Could I have stuff like that? It's okay, though. Meat on the bone is decent. So here things get interesting. I think we want Blur, but Envenom would give us more damage. Every time we deal unblocked damage, which would work with Wraith form, we could get Envenom right away. But Blur is so good defensively. I usually always want Blur. But I think I'm actually going Envenom here. It's weird, but I kind of like it. The Snecko Skull and the Specimen both would have been awesome here, though, with this now, in hindsight. But still, the ones we took there were better. We take damage, which is kind of bad. Well, not only kinda, it's really bad. So our resting will not fill us up to full, I believe. We're just gonna get close. We don't need to upgrade here, so we can actually remove. And we just remove a strike, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, with this, thanks to the feather, we should be fine. So we heal up to 72. Yeah, there we go. Still the weirdest run. Not the weirdest run ever, I think. The weirdest one was one where I had only 2 defense cards, I believe. But it's getting close, that's for sure. So we can't retain the Wraith Form, so I might as well play Calculated Gamble now. That way we get additional card draw. We Acrobatics. We discard the Underhanded Strike. Just go for a bit of damage. And then we Survivor, discard the Reflex card instead of going for damage because I'm trying to... Ah, crap. Okay, we didn't. I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, we do have the retention already. Okay, I thought I didn't. Why did I think we didn't? Let's keep Skewer here. So we can set up Envenom now, which is good. Why did I... My memory is just bad, apparently. So we Envenom. Escape plan. I wouldn't mind going for a big setup turn here. He hits us for 14. So let's go with outmaneuver and a defend, or are we okay with taking damage? I think we're okay with taking damage here. We have to be at this point, and we retain these 2. I assume one of them is going to steal a Wraith Form. There it is. And the other one, don't know what he goes for though. A Reflex Plus. That's okay, I guess. So ideally, I'd like to not die against these jokers. How close can we get them? I think I should Skewer here, but we probably just want to Skewer him, which means I get the Wraith Form back. But he's gonna hit us for 6, which is bad. So let's... What do we do? I mean, I can do this, I think. Poison. Yeah, no, wow, okay. I think I misplayed this quite a bit right now. Let's see, though, we do this. And then he's gonna give them block as well, or himself at least. So we defend once to take a bit less damage, and then I am skewering him though, because that's a lot of damage still, plus a bit of poison. Not the best turn ever, obviously, but it's gotta be okay. We don't necessarily need to attack him anymore. No, we don't need to attack him at all anymore. The poison's gonna kill him. And he only buffs himself, also something I should be aware of, obviously. Let's outmaneuver. Survivor the Underhanded Strike, which does still end up killing him. And then we throw out as many defense as possible. So he's defending. He's got our Wraith Form. We need to get that. We will draw a skill, so I can do that. Acrobatics. Discard this one. Let's see. I think I want to work on getting rid of his artifacts, so that's why I did it this way. I've got 5 energy, so we go in with the flying knee right there. Next, we strike him, get the Wraith form, we play Wraith form. We're throwing out a calculated gamble, just because we can. Actually really nice. We gain 2 energy because of the sundial. My goodness, this is real nice. So we outmaneuver and flying knee in that case. And now we can weaken him. And then we retain the underhanded strike and a skewer. No, we need to retain the skewer and a defend because he's most likely going to go in for big damage now. And I need to defend against that. But we also have an insane amount of energy that the skewer plus will be beautiful for. But yeah, this is more important right now. But now we can weaken him at least, so it goes down to 38. Let's see. Survivor, the reflex card. If we can't play the skewer now, we can't play the skewer now. It's simple as that. And we can probably afford to not take any, or we can get to not taking any damage here. Or close to at least. Or do we take 11 and just play the skewer now? What would we draw? If we get the right cards, it's gonna work. And then we draw 2 defense. Sure. I mean, we still don't take damage. But I had 2 energy left over, so I really would have liked to draw both of these. Draw 4 cards, discard this, draw back up to 6 cards, basically, thanks to that. And move on from there. Would have been way better. But we didn't take any damage, and ultimately that's probably still gotta be good enough. But what do I know? There we go. Another reflex card, I guess? No, now we probably just strike him. No, we outmaneuver. Strike. Strike. There we go. Unfortunately, the Wraith form doesn't synergize with Envenom, so the Envenom was not a good pickup for us. I wasn't aware of that. Possibly should have been, but well. Not much we can do about that now, can we? So we go Flying Knee. I can't play the skewer, unfortunately, which means we go with this instead. Go for the extra card draw. Over everything. Another Flying Knee, and then we go in with that. Yeah, we don't take any damage. He is taking damage. It works. So he deals 18, we have 24. Yeah, he's not gonna kill us. We're gonna have a good way of killing him. Let's just go in with the skewer, I believe. It's 50 damage. A lot of poison as well. And we can retain these 2. I'd much rather retain this, though, I think, for the damage right now. We're at a point where we can try to nuke him down. He might go back for a big attack now, though. Well, 32. Let's see. We can't get the kill, so we do this. Underhanded strike. We throw out an outmaneuver and a flying knee, so that next turn... Well, okay, we could have actually gotten him with the poison. I miscalculated there. Sorry for that. We're still not gonna lose this one? Wow. Really? That didn't show us not being in there anymore. And also he just kills himself. So what to weak air? All the confusion, basically. I mean, it's gotta be adrenaline, doesn't it? Yeah. We want the energy and the card draw with this. It's real scary, but I am actually considering the Runic Dome. It makes us blind, but it gives us more energy. I think Tiny House is the way to go here, though. The Astrolabe is too unpredictable. Yeah. Means we stay at 3, which is kind of bad. But the Dagger Throw is a good pickup for us. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Slay the Spire. Surprisingly, I'm not dead yet. Let's see if I can survive the next level though. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like and a comment, and if you would like to see me play more Slay the Spire, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye guys.